amazing ability. All right, there we go. Both of these guys weighing in at 124.8 pounds. This is going to be a super fast-paced flyweight fight.
I was going to say, now we're starting two totally different spectrums of the fight world. We have our heavyweights, now we have flyweights coming in here at 125 pounds. Cory Collins, coming out of Ohio, in Dayton, Ohio. Current MMA is 0-1, but hey, again, looking for that victory, and this is what your MMA career is all about. And what I love about this kid is that his last fight went to a decision. Even though he lost by unanimous, he hung in there for 3 full rounds. So you're saying you're getting your cage time, and that's wonderful to do. So I'm very excited to see what this kid has done at his camp coming in here. You know, he trains with some really stacked fighters over there. So let's see what Cory Collins has in store for us tonight.
Yeah, I'm always super excited to do these cards where we've got super fresh amateurs coming in with zeros in their record.
And introducing his opponent, fighting out of our red corner, Jayden Criswell.
Cory Collins is 25 and Jayden Criswell just now 21 years old.
Wow.
Other than that, everything else is virtually identical. They're both 5'6", both weighing in at 124.8. So they're going to be a great matchup for each other. The same record, same height, same weight. So we'll see which one of these guys is going to be more prepared coming into this fight here tonight.
So here it's always, we always say, you know, someone's always got to go. So today someone's getting their hand raised, which is wonderful. Now Full Moon Martial Arts is where Jayden Criswell is affiliated with, out of Indiana. And so it's going to be exciting. This flyweight matchup is going to have a lot of pace to it. And we have two opposite sides of the spectrum almost there, Brendan, because we had Criswell's first fight was a TKO KO, which he lost in the first round. So he's been, you know, TKO'd in the first round, and then you have Collins, who has gone the distance but lost to a unanimous decision.
Okay. Wow. All right. Well, I mean,
so this fight could go anyway.
Right. I was going to say, do you have any predictions for this?
Well, I mean, we can start now.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, seeking his very first victory in MMA at 25 years old, standing 5 feet and 6 inches tall, weighing in at 124.8 pounds, and representing Dayton, Ohio, it's Cory Collins! And introducing his opponent, fighting out of our red corner, with an MMA record of 0 wins and 1 loss, at 21 years old, standing 5 feet, 6 inches tall, weighing in at 124.4 pounds, representing Full Moon Martial Arts, it's Jayden Criswell!
All right, cage door is closed. Referee Chris Kimmen brings the start to the action. Oh, wow, these guys are fast and furious, just like we predicted.
Nice underhook there by Criswell.
Got double unders.
Yeah, you have Collins trying to grab. Oh, lots of reversals, lots of stretching for things. Criswell's doing a good job at getting the back here of Collins.
See if he can. He's got one hook
in. Yeah. Position before submission.
That's right. This is where you got to be patient.
That's what they tell me. Jayden, position before submission. You can't just grab the neck.
He's got
Good job, though.
full on back control.
Now he's gonna stretch. There we go. Lower the hips. Push the hips down. But he doesn't have the hands right.
Still fighting to get underneath of the neck.
Yeah, he's got the good idea. He's got the right idea.
Looked like Collins was doing a pretty good job kind of controlling the hands,
Yeah,
but as soon as he lost control.
Collins did a good job there. Criswell is getting a little too high there. You got to keep that butt back, the hips in.
Get both hooks in. Get your left hook in. There it is.
Sounds like his corner's listening to you, taking your advice.
There we go.
Back out. Now pepper him a little bit.
I mean, it's super difficult to get out of a control this early.
Oh, yeah, Criswell's doing a phenomenal job, and his corner is calling for to pepper it in. Oh, one of those hooks is coming out. Pepper him because it's just so uncomfortable. You want to hit the body, you want to hit the head, expose the neck.
Heavy on the hips,
Yep,
up top.
definitely has to get heavy on the hips. And even use your head there. You can use the head into the neck, getting those shoulders down, making it uncomfortable for your opponent on the ground.
It's something you don't see enough of, I think, in MMA is using the head as an appendage
Right.
for
Now
grappling.
the peppering shots, you got to watch the front. He's doing a great job at these peppering shots. It's not fun. And then he can slip that right arm in and get the rear naked choke.
Referee Kinman is looking very carefully, watching the action.
Well, I would say half of them are getting blocked. Collins is doing a good job at moving his head and staying a bit active on the ground, and good job by Collins to be doing so, because this is just a compromising position. It's frustrating when you're on the ground like that and your opponent is just, pounding away at you. And Criswell's doing a good job right now at just being a bit creative. He's going through the arms, but he's got to get a submission. You've got to solidify something.
I mean, it's been a full round of control.
Yeah, you're winning this round. 100%.
Yeah, he's definitely won the round, arguably 10-8. It was a complete round of control.
Yes.
Maybe didn't do a whole lot of damage, didn't go for any submission attempts, but definitely did. I mean, he got his shots in for sure, and they were all pretty much unanswered.
Criswell did a phenomenal job at just controlling the cage, getting the back of Collins, and Collins had a tough time figuring his way out. So it's going to be interesting to see if Criswell goes back to the ground because he was doing so well, but it shows you the amateur level where he just couldn't quite get that rear naked choke in.
Yeah.
And it was a bit of confidence. It was lacking that confidence of like, oh, I'm going to slip it in now. But doing the damage, as an amateur, like if I was in there fighting as an amateur, I'd be like, you know what, I don't feel comfortable getting the rear naked choke right now, so I'm just going to lay on damage and hurt my opponent and just win this round. Screw it. I'll go to the next one.
Yeah, exactly.
I got 2 more. So he's doing a really great job.
Yep.
And if you're Collins, you don't want to get into that position again.
No, because he didn't seem to have an answer in that first round, and the later it goes, the less energy he's going to have to expend.
Yes.
And if he couldn't get out in the first round, he's surely not going to get out in the second or the third. All right, here we go. Start of round 2. Nice leg kick to start
What an
that combo.
explosive start here again into round number 2 with both fighters coming out with intensity.
Looking for the underhook there. And if Collins does get the takedown, he better secure top position.
And I've got to say, Criswell's doing a good job, even with the knees up the middle. We've got Collins responding with a couple knees. Nice Muay Thai knees, too, by Criswell. Colin is so tough. I mean, he just takes these knees, and he's trying to circle off. It's like he doesn't mind taking damage.
Which you can do when you're young.
You can do when you're young. Yes, sir, Mr. Bishop. Colin's doing a good job at putting his left arm out to just stop those knees. Very, very good cross arm there, but it's just, it leaves you exposed. Nice takedown there by Criswell. Getting into side control here. Again, needs to get that body down, put the weight down. Even use those shoulder strikes.
Shoulder butt, yeah.
Shoulder strikes are good.
Dragging that knee across, looking for mount.
Full mount here. Are we in it?
Collins trapped that foot at the last second
job.
and then
Nice
sweeped out.
reversal here.
Nice.
Yeah, all right, Collins.
And now looking for a sweep to get back into top position, but settles into guard now.
I have to say, Criswell's just, his chain reaction here with the grappling is very nice to watch. Getting to that one hip right now, not staying flat on his back. Colin's doing a really good job at the pressure, though. I like to see that head pushing into Criswell.
I'd like to see him working to try and pass the guard here a little bit more, be a little more active on that. But, I mean, Criswell's doing a good job on the bottom, looking for those sweeps. There he goes, pops up.
You can tell that this team here has practiced this numerous times. Oh, no fingers. Watch the fingers.
Looking for a reverse triangle. Look at this.
Look at this.
What a reversal. And now he's got a nice trap.
Nice heavy.
I'm looking at the face of Cory Collins. He was wincing there. He's tapping. He's tapping.
He's tapping. Yep. Wow. That was tough. Right. Is it left side? Liver? No, right side.
His right side looks like maybe he's holding his short ribs. Let's watch the replay here.
Here we have the replay.
In the middle of the striking.
Criswell just getting a really good, better end of these exchanges again. Coming to the second fight here at Future of Fighting. But those body shots is definitely what was hurt.
I think it was that elbow to the body.
Yes. Yikes.
Wow.
That doesn't feel good.
And that's
everybody at home, that does not feel good.
No, it doesn't. And I'll tell you, that just proves again the testament and skill of these amateurs coming in, because they're not allowed to throw the elbows to the head.
Right, but they can to the body.
They can to the body.
TKO in round number 2. Fighting out of our red corner, Jayden Criswell.
Excellent showing. Jayden Criswell moving on now to 1-1.
That was a really beautiful performance for him as well.